security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Yeah, welcome back to the Wildcat Coaches Show. Coach Rick Darlington. Coach, good defeat over Carver, 28-12 this past week. Also, the first game, Bay High, 57-21. Hard-fought battle. First half, I would say, and then it seemed to open up the second half a little bit.
Well, it wasn't a defeat, Fox. It was a victory.
A victory.
We didn't have a hard-fought defeat. So, we didn't have any information on Carver going into the game. They hadn't played a spring game, hadn't played a fall game yet, and so we didn't have film. They had a new coaching staff. Didn't know really what to expect, so kind of were preparing blind on that. Expected a tough game because playing them last year, we knew they'd be athletic and very large and fast, which they were. So we expected a tough game, and that's what it was. It was they scored first. We took over the lead. Then we got another score and, extended a little bit. Then they came back, and then we punched one at the end to kind of make it the final differential. But it was tough. They're a good team, talented team, and, I suspect they'll do well in their region and in their classification.
361 yards rushing for the Cats. I think Carver were 298. I think the thing that one of the turnovers that I think we had interception with a penalty that hurt us. That would have made the score a little bit different.
They didn't rush for 298, Fox. They threw for something, and then they got 298 total offense. But so, because if someone rushed for 298 on us, it'd be a whole different feeling for me, But we shut down their running game. I think they rushed for 61 yards or something like that. But they did throw the ball. They were throwing bubble screens, and some we defended, some we didn't. That was kind of the thing where they got probably half their yards just throwing it out there, and then we wouldn't support it right, or we'd miss tackles, whatever. And again, it didn't happen a lot, but it's one of those things we know we have to correct. But on our end, we didn't complete a pass, which is not bad. We prefer to run it. Held Quentin out for the most part again, to make sure he's healthy for this week. But one thing I liked was we had three backs over 100 yards. Zaire Boyd, Amari Griffin, and Michael Johnson all rushed for over 100, which that's balanced. That's balanced offense right there. People think balance is running and passing. No, I don't feel that way. It's run it and get some equal yards and equal carries and spread it around. So
we talked a little bit about it yesterday, but they don't know who to focus on. You got 300-yard rushers.
Yeah, but we're going to run the ball. That's our identity, and that's our mindset, and that's what we're going to do. So, the passing yards don't concern me. I know down the road we'll have to throw it better, but when we have our quarterback back in there, then we will do so. But right now, we got to run the ball to win, and that's what we've done so far.
And still had some turnovers, fumbles. I think we lost 2.
I know we lost at least one. Wyatt tried to pitch the ball to make a big play, and he shouldn't have done that. He knows. We tell you don't pitch it when you're under stress or in a mess, and he did that, and that led to their first score. So that was kind of frustrating. So I still let him stay in the house. I considered kicking him out.
Inside.
He did, but we considered putting him up for adoption, but we didn't.
We had a interception, like I said, that got called back, and it was on the penalty, but that would have, made a little bit of difference in the score to start with, I believe.
Yeah, Marshawn Fitzpatrick had a nice pick and ran it all the way back to like the 1 yard line, but they called a late hit on the quarterback, which I don't think it was so much of a late hit. I think it's kind of where he hit him. He went up high on him, and so anytime you go to shot to the head on the quarterback, you're probably going to get a penalty, and so they threw that flag and it came back. So, yeah.
Things we want to improve on from this past week to going into the Dothan game.
Obviously, we want to stop having any version of turnovers, because that's how you win games, is not turned over. And then it's always the basic things, blocking. You got to tackle, got to cover. You got to fit where you're supposed to on defense, and so you just try to get better at the fundamentals. I've learned long ago that it's not a fancy scheme on either side of the ball that is what wins. It's fundamentals, and all offenses and defensive work if you play them right. And so we just got to get better at fundamentals. But the glaring issue to me is special teams. We've got to get better there. Our kickoffs have been abysmal. That's got to improve. The first week I thought our punt catching was good. Last week it was terrible. We fumbled one. We let several roll deep into our territory. Our field position was terrible. And that's special teams, and that's why we jumped up on Bay High so fast. If you look at the field position battle, turnovers and field position, and boom, we're up 28-0 in the first quarter. This game is like we're coming off our own goal line, it seemed 3 or 4 times, and that's a long way to drive. So special teams have definitely got to improve. I think that MJ's done a good job punting the ball. I think our coverage has got to improve, and our tackling on special teams. Like I said, kickoffs have been not good. Been going out of bounds way too often, which is unacceptable. And then our kickoff return team has done okay. We haven't really seen deep kicks where we can set up returns as much as we'd like. So that's something that I think will be good down the road with the kickoff returns. And then again, the first week extra point field goal team was better. We blocked one this week, which was good. But then this week we had one block too. So just got to get better on special teams overall.
And the first time MJ has punted, I think it's averaged about 35 yards, which is not a bad average.
He's doing good, and the key to punting is just get the ball off. Don't take forever, and just get the ball off. And he does a good job with it. He's been a good athlete back there, so we didn't know who the punter was going to be. The first 2 years here we had really good punters. Hunter Perry and then Matt Sheehan were both really good kickers and punters, and just don't have that guy. We thought we had a guy that in the spring, but he ended up tearing his ACL during soccer. So then it kind of came where we kind of were looking with, literally four different kickers, and it looks like right now that Andrew Pickard has kind of risen to the top as the best of the bunch, and we're glad for him because he's worked the hardest at it. So looking forward to seeing him keep improving every week.
And a few banged up, but should be good for this week, correct?
Well, yeah, just some bruises and bumps and stuff. There's nothing major, no broken bones or anything. Hopefully we'll get Hayden Self back in a couple weeks, and hopefully Michael Lawson will be back in the lineup this week.
All right, again, a great victory for Enterprise against Carver, and we'll take a break and be back with looking forward to the Dothan game this week. We're here with senior linebacker Jackson Blunt. Jackson, I know this is your 6th year playing for Enterprise, and as you look back through your years of playing, what does this rivalry mean in terms of Enterprise Dothan, but more importantly being the first area region game that we have that makes such a difference? So what an impact does that have on you?
I mean, it means a lot, Our coach keeps saying to us, this is our first region game, and we got to perform and execute right. And, if we lose this game, it's going to be an uphill battle to get into that 4th spot or whatever spot, I guess, to get to the playoffs. So it's very important. And like you said, with the rivalry, I mean, ever since I moved here, it's always been Dothan versus Enterprise, and I kind of fell under that and went with it, and here we are.
I call it the war room, the offensive room. How has this prepared you, and what do you expect to see from Dothan on defense?
I just expect a real tough, physical team from Dothan. I know my O-line's going to bring it, but I know they're going to bring it as hard as they can. I know they're going to want some revenge from last year, so I definitely expect it to be a tough game all throughout Warren in the trenches.
And welcome back to the Enterprise Wildcat Coaches Show with Coach Rick Darlington. Enterprise having their first region game this week with the Dothan Wolves, coming off a 2-0 season, playing Dothan with a 1-0. Coach, last year was a big win against the Wolves, and of course it flip-flopped the year before that when they beat us. But now that Dothan's back in 7A region for the second year, it really becomes a bigger rivalry than it was in an important Region 1.
Well, before they were 6A when they had Northview and Dothan High, and then they consolidated in 2019 and made the 5th biggest school in the state, and we are the 6th biggest school in the state. So you know the size of that town. So the thought of a town that big with one high school, there's a lot of talent over there. And there's talent on their 9th grade team, their JV team, their varsity team. They are perpetually loaded with talent. And so first year here, man, that was the low point of the year. You know, they pounded us and they let us know about it. You know, and it was I don't know. It was at most a 10-point game at the half, maybe less. And the final was like 47-9. And so they freaking crushed us. And so that was definitely the low point of the year. And last year, you know, we were able to turn it around and jump out on them early and get a big win. And, you know, the win, it's an important game for two reasons. The second and least important reason is the rivalry. You know, it's great to have bragging rights and all that. That's good. But more importantly, the winner really helps themselves in the playoff picture, because there's kind of two tiers to the region, you know, and truthfully, Auburn and Central and probably Prattville have been the top tier of this region for a while. And then I've seen the other people fighting for that, you know, 4 spot, you know, and so first year we upset Lee, and Dothan was not in our region. They were 6A then. And so we got the 4 spot. Well, then last year we beat Dothan, gave the game to Prattville, but because we beat Dothan and we had beaten JD and Smiths, we were the 4 seed. So you can see if you lose this game, now it's kind of like you're going to have to probably win definitely 2 of those games against Auburn, Central, and Prattville. So, you know, this definitely gives the winner of the game a head start in the region, and the loser of the game there's not much a margin for error if you want to make the playoffs.
And being the first region game for both teams, like you said, is so important.
No doubt. And what's funny is the rest of the region games are kind of pushed more towards the end. You know, we do have Central coming up here in a couple weeks, but you know, it's definitely a tough one out the gate, you know, because like I said, they're a talented team and they've got a veteran coach and they've got, I'm sure, revenge on their mind. So it's going to be a tough one.
And they had a big win over, I guess, Park Crossing last week. I think 14-7 was their score.
Yeah, they scored a lot of points in their kickoff classic against Bob Jones. And then against Park Crossing, it was a tougher game. And they ended up driving down at the end of the game to win it by a touchdown. So, you know, they've been in 2 battles. You know, we've been in kind of one. You know, the Bay High game was pretty much over early. You know, but the Carver game, it was good to be in that kind of a tough game to get ready for this one.
Do we see them as more of a balanced or a passing or running team from the films you've been able to see so far?
I think they run it better than they pass it, but the thing is, their quarterback's more of a dual threat guy, and truthfully, defending that type of player is tougher than defending just a thrower. You know, last year they had a thrower, and we can go after him and blitz him, whereas when you had that dual threat guy, if you go after him and miss, he may run for a long way. So,
and I know last week we had like 13 hits on the quarterback, 5 sacks. But like you say, with the dual threat, it's going to be harder to do that.
No, that guy was a dual threat last week too. So we got after him pretty good. You just can't let him get loose, you know. But they're not just a quarterback. Their quarterback is a good player, but their back's impressive. They have a receiver that's impressive, you know. So they've got some different weapons spread around. And again, I couldn't talk about Carver. Didn't know what they had, you know. But with Dothan, we've seen them on film a few times. So they're definitely more talented than we are. So hopefully that, you know, having some grit and some fight and some determination will help us get ahead of them.
I think they did graduate the kicker that had been kind of outstanding through the past 2 or 3 years that they had. I don't know where he ended up in college, but he had been very effective in the past with long kickoffs, good field goals for them. So don't know what to expect there. Rain-wise, I know it's been a factor in trying to get ready for this game as it is today. Kind of explain what we're doing to prepare best we can.
Well, you know, the school system canceled after-school activities Monday, so we couldn't practice then. and predicted rain all day today, so we're trying to get out on the turf. So it's good we have turf. Can't really waste another day, so definitely got to get outside.
Quentin Hayes should be back more in the lineup this week.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely. Whatever it takes to win, and obviously Quentin's a really good player, so I would think he'd give us a chance to win. He makes us become a little more multifaceted in what we're doing, because he can run it, he can throw it. He's a good leader. So, yeah, but Quentin, he'll definitely be a big part of the plan.
We talked a little bit about third down conversions yesterday, but that doesn't really show up on the stats because we had a lot more conversions, I guess, due to penalties that gave us first downs that hopefully will help.
Well, football is a game of third downs, whether you have 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 8. If you convert third downs, you're going to drive the ball and hopefully get points. If you can't convert it, and, conversely, if you can't stop another team on third down, that's a big thing. Football really is a third down game. And our first year here, we were really bad on defense as far as getting them off the field on third down. Whereas I think we got better there. The defense really did well last game. We call them crucial downs. We practice them. And so the defense really did a good job with the crucial downs on last Friday night. So, and offensively, we were able to get them to jump all sides a few times, so. And the thing is, you want to have third and short. So if you can get some yards and get it down to about 3rd and 3, I feel better about that. And that's one of those things about passing is if you throw a pass and complete it, it's most likely going to be a first down. So you keep on moving. But if you don't complete it, now you're 2nd and 10. So to get to 3rd and 3, you got to get at least 7. So it's kind of like, I don't want to say that passing is evil, but it can sometimes be a wasted down if you don't complete it. And by God, if you get sacked, now it's disaster because now it's like 2nd and 17 or whatever. So,
well, there was a former old coach that he did not like to pass, but he would drive it down your throat as long as he could.
Well,
and it was effective.
There's that cliche, when you pass the ball, 3 things can happen and 2 of them are bad. I can list a whole lot more bad than 2. I could probably come up with about 12 that are bad.
Pass because you have to.
Well, we've thrown 2 completions this year, and they're both touchdowns, so you can see what we're trying to do. If we throw it, we're trying to score.
As far as on our star system, how did we work out this week?
Well, again, we got the goal to win, and we did. So we got a team star for that. We did allow less than 17 points. We did not force the turnovers or hold them under 275 yards of offense. The defense did get off the field on more than 60% of their crucial downs. So that's 3 stars. The offense rushed for 361. 350 was the goal total offense, so we got that. Did not get the 0 turnover goal or the 30-point goal. Did not convert 50% of our crucial downs. On the extra points, we did not convert all of our extra points to 2-point plays because we had one. At the end, we had one blocked, didn't we?
Had one blocked at the end.
Yeah. And then we didn't return any kicks. We didn't return one over 30, but we also didn't give up one over 20. And then we did block an extra point at the end. So it was a 6-star game. The first week was 10, but that was pretty easy. So 6 stars this week. So, and then we'll do the character stars for the teacher emails and stuff on Friday.
And again, encourage everyone to be watching for our Teachers of Impact as we recognize them Friday night as well. Something that the Wildcats are great about doing. And also, I know Friday they go to the schools or Thursday? Friday they go to the schools again.
Yep, every Friday for home games, our guys go out to the elementary schools. And last week was the first time we got to do that. So they went out there and just got to spend time with the elementary school kids, whether it be reading or tutoring or playing with them, helping with bus duty. Our guys are out there in force in all the elementary schools. That's kind of a nice tradition we have.
It's in a special time for the kids at our elementary schools. So glad you can do that. Well, Coach, we appreciate it again. Look forward for another victory against Dothan Friday night. Want to remind everybody that Troy Cable will be airing this game on live stream with some special announcers. Mike Gerspan, Ben Stanfield is going to be coming in and visiting. And then Enterprise High School football will be on the NFHS, sponsored by McDonald's as always. And remember, you can sign up and log on, but you do not have to pay a fee. McDonald's is taking care of that, but you do have to sign up and get a log on for that. So come out and support our Cats this Friday night, Wildcat Stadium at 7 p.m. Hi, this is Fox Fleming with Enterprise Wildcat Coaches Show with Coach Rick Darlington that you see each week. We want to invite you to join us for Friday Night Blitz with special host Ben Stanfield and Mike Gerspan here on Troy Cable.
Hey guys, we're here and New Broughton's Fieldhouse with Coach Holmes. Coach, big win on Friday night against Georgiana. Man, how's the team doing right now?
Oh, they're doing good. It's good to be 1-0 2 weeks in a row. Mm-hmm. Obviously, that's kind of our goal, to be 1-0 every week. And so it's good to accomplish that goal. And I thought the guys played really well. Friday night we started fast again, which we did in the first ball game. And then I thought we finished out the fourth quarter really well Friday night.
Awesome. That's a big win against Georgiana. Next is Opp. How does Opp look on film so far?
Outstanding. Opp's got a really good ball club. They got beat last week where they had 5 turnovers. Mm-hmm. And so obviously it's hard to have 5 turnovers and win, but they had 5 turnovers. It was a 1-score game. And so Opp is a really, really good football team. They're well coached. Obviously Mike Dubose he's won an SEC championship as a head coach, so he most definitely knows football, and those guys are going to be in the right spots. And so we're going to have to play our game and play New Brockton football to give ourselves a chance to win.
And how's the team preparing this week for Opp?
Good. Well, we've had to deal with weather issues and with the bands of the hurricane coming through, and so we've been inside for a couple of days, which is okay. That happens sometimes, and our guys have done a really good job over really not just this year, but over the past couple of years of preparing the right way indoors. And so I thought we've had a really good 2 days of practice. We'll be able to get outside tomorrow, so excited about that and getting after that. But they prepared well. This team is hungry. These seniors especially are really hungry to play every week, and they're excited to play. And I've said this about this group a bunch, but last year really taught these seniors to not take things for granted. Yep. And so I don't think they don't take it for granted. They look forward to it and get after it every single week.
And looking at your team, what are you looking at out of them on Friday night against Opp?
Just the same thing we've been doing. I think we got to start fast. I mean, that's a key in every ball game. Come out, start fast. That makes a huge difference. And then we need to be able to run the football. This past Friday night, we had 3 guys with over 100 yards rushing. Rushed it for 405 as a team. And so when you can run the ball, that makes a difference. And so we've got to be able to run the ball. And if they load up the box and stop the run, we've got to be able to throw the ball and take what they give us offensively. And then defensively, we've got to be willing to tackle over and over again and be good, sound, sure tacklers and make sure we're playing our assignments and don't blow any coverages or make any huge mistakes for explosive play. All right.
Well, we got a big game against the Opp on Friday night. Coach, what tell the fans out there for Friday night?
Just come out and support us. The guys have been working hard this week, but they've really been working hard, and you're seeing the results of their hard work through the summer and through the off season. So come out and support us. Friday night is going to be what high school football is all about. Mm-hmm. It's going to be 2 teams who is first round of region play, and it's going to be packed, and it's going to be an awesome environment to be a part of.
Okay. Coach, thank you for having us here at New Broughton, and good luck to you on Friday night, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Hey, everyone. This is Drew Cashin. He's the linebacker here in New Broughton. Drew, 2-0, man. How's it feel to be 2-0?
It's pretty good. We haven't done it in a couple of years, many years, so it's something new, and obviously we're trying to do something new here, different. So you got to do something new to do something new.
How has just been practicing, preparing for Opp this Friday night? How's that been?
Just trying to make sure we do our job. That's really the big thing this week is just doing your job, because if you don't do your job, you can get beat versus a good team like Opp.
Yeah. Of course, I was talking to the guys about the atmosphere right now in the program. How's just the atmosphere right now around New Broughton football?
Well, it's just what we thought it's going to be like. It's like right now. Like we got a lot of attention, and we're still trying to climb the mountain, trying to get better every day. This is a great opportunity for us this week, and it's just another step to where we're trying to get to.
Okay. Of course, at linebackers, what's the things that y'all learned from last week's game you can use for this week's game against Opp?
Trust your eyes. You got to trust your eyes. As Coach Hawk says, trust your eyes, trust your guys.
So whatever you see, go fit, and if you got a job, go do it.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to tell the fans out there for Friday night?
It's a huge game for us, huge opportunity, as Coach Holmes said this whole week. We just need the whole stadium packed. It's been getting bigger and bigger, and the energy of the crowd's getting better and better per week, and this week has got to be as best as it can be.
With atmosphere and Broughton, you can just when you're in the town, you can just feel just the intensity, you know, and how people love football here and how the program's getting better and better. And, man, we appreciate you being here, and good luck to y'all on Friday night. Hopefully be 3-0.
Yes, sir.
All right, you have a good night, and
You too.
back later.
Do I need to put this through my shirt?
Just have it. Whatever. You're linebacker, right?
Outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker.
All right, y'all are going to start whenever.
Hey guys, we're back with Trey Bowen here. He's the outside linebacker here in New Broughton. Trey, big win against Georgiana Friday night. How's the team doing right now, preparing for off?
You know, it's been good. You know, obviously we had to deal with some weather, you know, unfortunate conditions, but, you know, ain't nothing we haven't done before. You know, got inside, got some good mental work in, even though we couldn't get outside. And tomorrow, we're really looking forward to going outside. Tomorrow's practice got to be the best one yet, because, you know, we haven't been outside all week, so.
You know, defensive side of the ball, you know, what's some things that y'all learned last week against Georgiana that y'all can use this week against off?
So the first game we played, inside linebackers, they weren't fitting very well, and we fixed that last week. You know, we really figured out, you know, where they go and, you know, where they fit. And so, you know, they did a great job last week, and we're hoping we can, you know, follow on to this week and they can do their job. So.
Okay. And just as a team, you know, y'all are now 2-0. Just how's it feel right now to be 2-0 and just the atmosphere right now around the program?
You know, it's amazing. There's a lot of momentum carrying in whenever you go into any game when you're undefeated. And, you know, like Coach Holmes was saying, we're not 2-0, we're 1-0 2 weeks in a row. And so right now we're 0-0. We ain't won a game, we ain't lost a game. So. Okay.
Is there anything like to tell the Gamecock fans out there for Friday night?
Y'all pat stands last game. If y'all want to, you know, come out, we appreciate another home game. We got blessed with some home games this year. So, you know, come out, support. Go Gamecocks.
Well, Trey, man, appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
And doing this interview, and good luck to y'all on Friday night.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Right, thanks. We're here with Jacob Hayden. He's the kicker here at New Broughton. Jacob, 2-0, man. How's it feel to be 2-0 going against Op this week?
Feels great. Way better than last year from what I've heard. 1-7. Just a great experience so far.
Okay. And you're the kicker and you're on the special teams. What's some things that y'all have from the last game y'all have learned from last game y'all can take to the next game stop?
I know we picked up our blocks a little better other than one time.
Mm-hmm.
Keep my head down as I'm kicking. Just working on my form a lot.
Just focusing, yeah. Sounds really good. Is there practice this week? How's practice been going so far for the kickers and special teams?
Haven't been able to have a whole lot of practice just because of the weather.
Yeah.
But I'm still working on my form, getting my air kicks in every day, and trying to do the best I can.
Okay. And talking about the team real quick, like I was talking to Trey a while ago, the atmosphere. How's the atmosphere right now just around the New Broughton football program?
It's very good.
Very good.
People didn't believe in us. We went out there and showed them wrong.
Yeah, that's
now.
Good,
we got many people behind us.
Awesome.
Not a better feeling out there.
Yeah. Is there anything like talk to the fans out there for Friday night?
Just show up, bring as many people as you can, and go Gamecocks.
All right. Well, Jacob, thank you for being here, man. And good luck to y'all Friday night. And hopefully y'all can be 3-0, man. Be undefeated. Hey, guys, that was the Coach Holmes show with him and the players. We appreciate y'all for joining us this week. Big game against Op this Friday night. So let's pack the stands and have a great time. Go out there and cheer the team on, and go Gamecocks.
Last week we played Kinston at Kinston, and so that's an inter-county rivalry game. And so, we did not get to play our jamboree against Florala. They played the week before against Houston Academy. So, we really had to knock the rust off. And so, we came out the first half and made some mistakes, and you expect that your first game. But we did get those fixed at halftime. Came out and played really, really well. The second half of the game, we did lose 20-12. Not happy how the game ended, but I was very pleased with the effort that our kids gave. I thought that we fought hard all the way through the game. Really, really excited about this team. It's early on, so missing Jamboree, we didn't really like that, but we're getting ready this week for Abbeville. So we go to Abbeville this week, region contest. So ready to go see them. They're the 2A South winner from last year, played for the state title. And so, I know they've lost a lot of key guys, but we're really excited for the opportunity to go over there and get to see Coach Stewart and see what Abbeville's got for us.
Hey, this is Coach Scott Cross, head coach of your Troy University Trojans basketball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Check out what Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply. Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda and Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
The only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty,
a 182-point inspection, and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Hey, this is Chip Lindsey, head football coach of your Troy University football team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steadily getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have a 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Hey Troy fans, this is Coach Josh Lauer, head coach for your Troy University volleyball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
Last week we played Kinston at Kinston.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dinner plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. If you're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wednesday Night Coaches Show, sponsored by Troy Cablevision. We have a lot of sponsors for tonight's Coaches Show. That's every Wednesday night. Our format, first of all, I'm Forrest Lee, and this is Bart Snyder. We're both two young fellas from the land of Goshen. But
young.
Well, what else is there, young? But our lineup typically on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock we'll have Charles Henderson and Coach Hambright. At 6:30 we have Goshen and Coach Moore. At 7 o'clock we have Pike Liberal Arts and Coach White. At 7:30 Highland Home with Coach Pouncey. At 8 o'clock we have Brantley and Coach Jones. At 8:30 we have Ozark and Coach Plott. And the studio we're working on usually around 5 o'clock. Enterprise will come on. New Brockton has been on earlier. Zion Chapel has had a segment, and we're working on Pike County,
and
Zion
Luverne.
Chapel, and Luverne.
That's correct.
But we want to thank Dustin Gilley in the production booth, along with Julie Fleming. And Bart, high school football is full speed right now.
It is, and it's been great. Some great ball games taking place on Friday nights. We're going to have Ozark in a few minutes, but their ball game, people listening early, has been moved from Friday night to Thursday night. So they'll be playing Thursday night, and
they're hosting
Pike Road.
Pike Road.
Yeah.
And Pike Road's been rocking and rolling.
Yeah, they do.
Let's see, Ozark's, lost last week to Eufaula 40-8. Then that was week before last. They were open this past week. But they will play Pike Road, and they're 2-0. And Pike Road defeated McGill-Tulin 76-51, and they beat Calhoun 56-0. Just a little bit of a preview. We're waiting on Coach Hambright to come, but in the first game, in the Jamboree, what was the score when they played Pike County? Do you remember, Bart?
Pike County was 39 or 40 something to the 0. I can look real quick to see, but
Charles
Henderson had a great game. Yes,
in
they
the
really
Jamboree,
did.
and then Charles Henderson lost to a very, very good Catholic team, 50-0. And this week they'll open region play against Greenville. Greenville's 2-0. Greenville in the first game defeated Hillcrest of Evergreen 10-8, and then last week they defeated. Let's see.
They defeated Blunt.
Blunt
in a great ball game.
14-12.
That's right, in a great ball game.
And in that series, Charles Henderson leads the series against Greenville, 35 wins, 32 losses, and 1 tie. And the head coach for Charles Henderson, again, is Coach Hambright, and the head coach for Greenville is Mr. Josh Mcclendon, and we're expecting Coach Hambright.
He'll be here shortly. Trying to get his group ready for this ball game. Like you said, it's the first region ball game, and it's a big ball game. But I tell you what, that's two class coaches right there. I've had the opportunity to know both of those guys for several years, and it just don't get any better than what you get with Coach Hambright at Charles Henderson. Great job, City of Troy, and Coach Josh Mcclendon over at Greenville is just an outstanding guy.
We usually, when the Charles Henderson and Greenville play, even the middle school years ago, that was one of my favorite places to play or teams to play against. And the head coach at the JV program is Mr. Fred Burton. I believe he's in his first year there and is doing an excellent job. And is their first game this week or next week?
I was supposed to have been last week. You know what, Forrest?
We don't have all the schedules.
We don't have those schedules, and that's something we need to work on here ourselves. But I got the opportunity to go to interview the players, Charles Henderson Middle School, and Coach Burden, and just an outstanding group of young men, and what he is doing right there was very impressive. They were yes sir, no sir. He had them set up there ready to go, and a good-looking group of young men. Charles Henderson's got some future with those guys.
Right, they do. And how many players do they have, Bart? Do you remember roughly?
I would say that'd be around
40
in the 40s. I would say easily.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen it around town, the Catch is out. The Catch. This is a production of the Troy Messenger, and it has football players on the front, band members on the front, and cheerleaders on the front from Pike County, Zion Chapel, Charles Henderson, Pike Liberal Arts, and Goshen. And in this feature story, it features Jackson West. He's a senior linebacker for Charles Henderson. And when you get to Charles Henderson's section, this is a story by Dan Smith. Let's talk about Dan Smith for just a second. Daniel Keith Smith.
There's no greater, no better, just a Superman.
I think there's triplets. Because he's everywhere. He's taking pictures. He's writing stories.
Running the Sportsplex, the rec center out there. Great program. Whatever he touches is greatness.
But anyhow, Dan wrote a wonderful article about, as it features Charles Henderson. And the region opponents for Charles Henderson, Bart, they're Carroll, Andalusia.
Which took a big loss this past week.
Who beat Andalusia?
I can't get the phone to pull up, but it was they got shut out. Down in the Mobile area.
Okay. We got Carroll, Andalusia, Greenville, Headland, Pike Road, and Rehoboth. Last year, Charles Henderson was 1-8. The last region title that Charles Henderson won was in the year 2013. And they did win a state championship in 1980, and Charles Henderson plays in Veterans Memorial Stadium on the campus of Troy University. Their schedule, I will mention it, and we're waiting on Coach Hambright to come. He's running just a little bit late. This week they take on Greenville. They go to Greenville. Then next week they'll host Early County, Georgia. And then at Andalusia.
That's a beautiful stadium. If you haven't had the opportunity to see it, it is as pretty as Veteran Stadium, and that is a beautiful stadium.
They have a track too, don't they? Have a 6 or 8 lane?
They have a big bulldog right there when you come in the entrance of the stadium at Andalusia. It is a beautiful place. You want to see a beautiful ball game, beautiful stadium, go watch that game. It'll be a good one.
And then Charles Henderson turns around and travels to Mobile to play Williamson. And then at home versus Pike Road, then at Rehoboth, down there around Dothan, home versus Carroll, then at home versus Headland, and on the 29th of October they travel to take on
the Brantley
Bulldogs.
And which we'll have Coach Roland Jones in at 8:30.
Mm-hmm. And there's another feature story on Will Templin. Of course, Will is the son of Bobby Templin and Miss Heather, and he's a fine young, and it features him on the inside cover. It's got all the players of each team. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in just a minute with the Coaches Show.
Sanders Truck Lines today, $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dinner plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply. Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steady getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross, Blue Shield, We have a 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Hey, this is Coach Scott Cross, head coach of your Troy University Trojans basketball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda at Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
The only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty,
a 182-point inspection, and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
Hey, this is Chip Lindsey, head football coach of your Troy University football team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Hey Troy fans, this is Coach Josh Lauer, head coach for your Troy University volleyball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. If you're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply. Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
Welcome back to the Wednesday Night Coaches Show here on Troy Cablevision, Channel 2. Call your friends and neighbors and let them know that we have a coaches show on Wednesday nights. We're in the segment for Charles Simpson High School and Coach Hambright. Bart, this is Bart Snyder, and I'm Forrest Lee, and I want to thank you for joining us tonight. And Bart, we were talking earlier during the commercial break that Charles Henderson Middle School will play this Thursday night at home on the field of James A. Baker Field on the campus of Charles Henderson Middle School. They'll take on D.A. Smith, who is a feeder program to Carroll of Ozark. Usually those games kick off, I believe, around 5 or 6 o'clock. Just call the school and get the details, and that will be tomorrow.
That is tomorrow. It'll be a great game to go see this week. It's always a great atmosphere out there.
It's nice.
Stadium.
And another game has been rescheduled for Thursday night. Who's that, Bart?
That is Carroll of Ozark. We'll be playing Pike Road, and we believe that is at Carroll. There in Ozark. Carroll. We'll have Coach Plott on with us a little later tonight, so we'll get clarification on the Alabama high school football history website. It has it listed at Pike Road, and it has it listed at Carroll. So,
well, this week, Charles Henderson will travel to Greenville. Play the Tigers, and Bart, Greenville has a record of 2-0.
Yes.
And they've defeated Hillcrest of Evergreen 10-8 in the first game, and then they defeated Blunt out of Mobile 14-12. So it's a defensive team, sounding team. Greenville is. So
Charles Henderson definitely have their hands full, but knowing Coach Hambright, after that game last week, and like I said, got the opportunity for us last night to watch that game on Troy Cable as they replayed it, and you could really see the talent that Catholic has got on their team. I think they have one player that is committed to Oregon. I'm pretty certain that I've seen him in his fluorescent green gloves, as he was playing, and he's good. Number one, their junior quarterback, great athlete, lefty, very, very, very good thrower, passer, he can run, and they have a couple of running backs. Offensive line's good. Defensive front for Catholic was very impressive. I thought that the size on the offensive line was a little larger than they were for Charles Henderson, but the athleticism of that group from Catholic was just very impressive. But it doesn't get any easier for Coach Hambright as he travels over to Greenville, and we'll be doing that game on WTBF.
Now, do we have the schedule of Troy Cable schedule? Dustin, can we get Troy Cable schedule for this Friday night? There's Channel 2 and Channel 17. There'll be 2 live high school football games in this area. Troy Cable covers about 12 to 14 counties. We go all the way up to Pike Road. We go up to Lake Martin and all counties south of Troy going toward Georgia and the state Florida line. So who's on schedule this week, Bart?
Tomorrow night.
Thursday night.
Tomorrow night, the Carroll of Ozark will be playing Pike Road, and that is at Carroll, and then that's on Channel 17.
Okay.
Friday night's ball game will feature the Pike County Bulldogs playing Beulah, which will be at Pike County in Brundage, and then also we'll have Enterprise and Dothan on Channel 2.
Channel 2. That's Friday night.
That's Friday night.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Charles Henderson High School Coach Quentin Hambright show. He was unable to attend tonight, but please go support the Charles Henderson Trojans as they take on the Greenville Tigers in Greenville in Butler County. Go through great town of Luverne, stop and get you some chicken shack chicken fingers.
Hey, I tell you something else going on this weekend. Boiled peanuts.
Oh, it's boiled
peanuts. The world's largest peanut bowl there in Luverne. Well, and some good ones.
Well,
I'm gonna have to go get Coach Moore some boiled peanuts.
Well, import some or bootleg some into the game.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be back after these messages, and we want to thank our sponsors for the Coaches Show on Wednesday nights. We'll be back.
Been in business since 1959, and we're steady getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wireless Standard Strut Line. We have Blue Cross, Blue Shield, We have a 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Hey, this is Coach Scott Cross, head coach of your Troy University Trojans basketball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
The only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty,
a 182-point inspection, and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
Hey, this is Chip Lindsey, head football coach of your Troy University football team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Hey Troy fans, this is Coach Josh Lauer, head coach for your Troy University volleyball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply. Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steady getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Welcome back to the Wednesday Night Coaches Show. This is Don Moore, the head coach at Goshen High School. Welcome Coach Moore to the set. This is the Goshen segment, and there's Bart on the far side, and I'm Forrest Lee. Coach Moore, let's talk Goshen football, and a little bit about last week and some of the things that you saw that,
yes, sir,
that you can highlight possibly.
Well, I mean, we talked all week about wanting to compete. We, you know, as a coach staff, we know we're young. We know we're coming off a COVID week, 14-day quarantine, and we had 3 days of practice. So we really just talked about wanting to compete and wanting to get better. And you know, and for the most part, we saw that from our young guys.
Yes, sir.
Really and truly, they kind of led the way on that competing part. So I really commend them for it. Some of our older guys just wasn't, in a sense, they I guess they didn't think we could win. So when we got down quick, they kind of just let down a little bit. But
and you got 4 seniors, right, Coach? What your
3 seniors?
3 seniors, and how many juniors?
6.
6, and then you've got mostly sophomores and freshmen.
Yes, sir.
So.
And talking about Friday night's ball game, we traveled down to Ayrton, and that game was a 49-0 game, right?
Yes, sir.
And but I mean, that's a very experienced ball team. I got to go down and meet with Coach Kilcrease and his group to do the player interviews, and their starting quarterback, I think he is a sophomore,
yes,
but he's been playing since the 8th grade.
Right.
Took them deep into the playoffs as an 8th grader. So, you know, they've got a lot of experience, some very good running backs, and, you know, and an older team. I think
yes,
they have several seniors on that team, if I remember correctly.
They are, and they're a good football team.
Yeah,
they really are. So.
But you're looking forward to playing at home, and
yes, sir,
we'll play at home this week against
Trinity,
and their head coach is Granger Shook.
Yes, sir.
And Trinity is 2-0 on the season. They defeated Alabama Christian 6-0, and then last week they defeated Montgomery Academy 18-15. And so I know you're excited about playing at home.
We are
for the first time. And maybe the weather will be cool. I have no idea. Of course,
it's supposed to be a cool front coming in tonight. You know, how long I think it's still supposed to be in the upper 80s.
Right.
But it's still be cool.
But Coach, there's a good feature. We mentioned it earlier in the other show. The catch is out, and in the Goshen side of or in the magazine, it features Peyton Stein.
Yes, sir.
Coach, if you'll talk a little bit about Peyton, and also here's the next section, and it features a young man by the name of Zerick McKinney. If you will, let's talk about those 2 guys.
All right. Well, Peyton is one of those guys that he wants to help every kid, especially when he's getting out there. He doesn't realize it right now, but he is a natural leader when it comes to helping the young guys. He doesn't really get on them much. He shows them and teaches them the correct way to do things. He leads by example, big time. He goes and picks kids up, picks players up without even no one asking him. He makes sure everybody's got a ride and gets there.
Is Peyton a senior?
No, sir. He's a junior.
He's a junior.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He's got a very good arm, and he's very smart when it comes to seeing things on the field.
Yes, so there was a good article by Dan Smith again, as it talks about the Goshen Eagles, and let's a little bit about McKinney, Coach. What classification is he?
He's a junior as well.
He's a junior as well.
Yes, sir. He's a really good young man. He's a lot like Peyton when it comes to showing the young kids, you know, certain things to do and how to do it right, and this is the way we do things here. He's got a lot of talent. He just don't know it all the time. You know, so we're getting him there. But overall, he's just he's one of the guys that, you know, you won't represent your school and represent your football team.
Well, here's what it says. His favorite pregame activity is talking with my teammates, getting them ready for the game.
Right.
That's pretty
He is a great kid. Having the opportunity to work with him over the years, and how well he works to help his mom, which is a single parent home, if I remember correctly. But he's a great kid, and same way with Peyton. You know, those guys, you know, they're good. They're good leaders.
Right. They really are.
What is your, you know, we talked about Ayrton, you know, just a little bit right there. Some of those young guys that may have stood out to you, any of them that you'd like to talk about?
Yes, sir. There's a few. You know, we talk every day. The first day I stepped on campus, we talked about your attitude and your effort. You know, if you bring those two things with you, you bring a good attitude, some great effort, we're going to find a spot for you to play. And a lot of those younger guys have taken that on and have showed that. We got one young man in particular, Sam Adams. He came in from Pike County, and he's been really good. He's a freshman. He's about 6'2".
I think I taught Sam at the elementary school. I think I know
Sam.
Sam.
He's about 6'2", about 160 pounds, and he'll get after it. KJ Bristow is another guy that came out this year. He's been a track guy for the longest, so he's new to football. Last Friday was both of their first ever game in football, really. So, you know, they made some mistakes, but they also really hustled and really seemed to care when they did something wrong. And so, you know, and I told them, you know, this week, I said, you know, we're going to fix, you know, your mistakes. We realize you're young and you haven't played before, but keep bringing that same attitude and that effort, and you're going to get more playing time and more reps. And those two are some really good ones. Samaric Andrews is another one that we've seen that when he sometimes he just overthinks things too much. That's Samaric's problem. Once he knows what to do, he goes and gets after it.
He played a little bit for us last year, and I remember my favorite moments last year, which, you know, not winning a ball game, you don't have a lot of favorite moments, but you know, that was a great group, and I did enjoy everything about it. But we're in Childersburg, and he played for us, and at the end of that game, he come up to me with tears in his eyes. I thought he was hurt.
Right.
You know, and I said, "Sonny, you're right." He says, "Coach," and he just hugged me, and he said, "I just want to tell you thank you. Thank you, Coach, for letting me play. I just love it. I love you. Thank you for letting me play." And I said about then, you know, this is a group right here. These young guys have got some potential to be special, and the addition of you and your staff, I think it's going to be something special down the road.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate
and
it.
the leadership that you got with these guys right now, they're going to be good. I mean, they're going to be competitive this year. Just dang schedule we got.
Right. Oh yeah, and it's tough. And I coach, you know, Samaric. I coach all of them hard, but I coach a few of them in particular a little harder than most. And he's one of those guys, but I know that I see his potential, and you know, I also love him up whenever we get done to let him know. But he knows that, you know, that I care about him, but he also knows that Coach Moore's always watching me.
Yes, sir. Hey, Coach, if you will, for the audience, when the athletes arrive to school on Friday morning, what is the process from that morning when you first see them till kickoff that you go through? I don't know if you're able to see them at the beginning of the day. When do you see your actual team, and what's the process that you go through as far as the game day preparation?
Yes, sir. Well, kind of the first thing we kind of do is we make sure we're properly dressed. We wear khakis with a button-down shirt and tie every Friday. We look good on Friday going into game day. And then it's really, it's your classwork, you know. Be on time, eat breakfast, make sure you're doing your classwork in your first, second, third block. And most of them, a lot of them come to me fourth block. Some of them don't, but they're there. We make sure we eat lunch, and then, you know, we have an itinerary after that, how we do things. But I get pretty much all of them after school.
Okay, and then say 3 o'clock till what? Can you just kind of give us a brief synopsis of what you do from like 3 till warm-ups and all that kind of stuff? Do you what do the players
Yes, sir.
do?
Well, we
Because the average person doesn't really know.
Right. Well, it depends
Hard
on if we're home
Since
or
you're playing
away.
at home.
Right. Home game this week, we're going to go to the Baptist Church in Goshen. We're going to eat pregame meal there.
Well, that's a wonderful thing about
Yes, sir.
Goshen, that you are finding out that Goshen supports their program.
Exactly.
And we will thank the Baptist Church for Goshen for doing that. There's other people involved later on in the season as it goes, but go ahead, Coach.
And then when we get back, I give them about 15, 20 minutes to do what they need to do, and then we'll have an offensive walkthrough, and then we'll have a defensive walkthrough, and we'll talk special teams, have a small special teams walkthrough, and then about
That's
that
on
time,
the field.
Yes, sir.
That's on the field.
And then after that, we come in and we start getting ready, start getting our pants on and stuff like that, and then we get specialty out and go. And I usually try to give them in between an hour altogether, about an hour downtime. It's broken up, but it's usually, we kind of, I'm just a big believer in, the more mental reps you get, the more things you kind of see, the more it's going to click on Friday night. So I'd rather them be slowly walking through things and moving around just a little bit instead of just sitting in a locker on their phone for 2 hours.
Go ahead, Bart. Anything you will? I'm going to let you.
Well, I do know that you had a few players out last week. Am I right there? Tyler Mcclendon.
Yes, sir. He's
not
still
able
out.
to play. He's still out. Was there any others beside him?
We had a few. Well, most of them though were from just being ineligible. That are still participating and still practicing with us, and that just says a lot about their character. So
Coach, what about
we have a couple out this week though.
What about your trainers? We may have mentioned that last week. Are you provided a trainer through
Yes,
Troy
sir.
University?
Richard Ballard is through ATI.
Okay,
He does a phenomenal job.
ATI, Richard Ballard.
Yes, sir.
And so he's there every day, or just?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Every day.
And then he helps you with getting the players ready before the game, taping and all that kind
Yes,
of
sir.
stuff. Okay. Yeah. Now, whenever there's an equipment malfunction on game day, who takes care of your equipment?
He kind of goes into that role too.
Okay.
We have another coach that helps us with that too. But Coach Ballard, like I said, does a phenomenal job. He kind of sees things like that, and he tries to take care of them beforehand. And Coach Snyder can attest to that about how well he does.
That's a blessing right there.
It is.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back again with Coach Moore. But we want to thank all the sponsors of the Coaches Show on Wednesday night, and we'll be back with the Don Moore Goshen Eagle Coaches Show in just a few minutes.
Sandal Strut Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling it, Wireless Sandal Strut Line. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wireless Sandal Strut Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wireless Sandal Strut Line. Roll now and rock later. Wireless Sandal Strut Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Hey, this is Coach Scott Cross, head coach of your Troy University Trojans basketball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda and Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
the only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
A 182-point inspection and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
Hey, this is Chip Lindsey, head football coach of your Troy University football team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Hey Troy fans, this is Coach Josh Lauer, head coach for your Troy University volleyball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dinner plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. If you're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply. Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
Welcome back to the Goshen High School Eagle Coaches Football time slot with Coach Don Moore. And the Goshen Eagles will play host to the Trinity Wildcats this Friday night in the land of Goshen. And Coach, good luck this Friday.
Yes, sir.
And
thank you.
Hope all goes well for you. And you know, Trinity's one of the powerhouses in 3A.
They are.
You're in your region schedule.
Yes, sir.
First game of the region schedule.
Right.
And it doesn't, like you said, it doesn't get any easier. They were in the semifinals last year against Catholic, which is later in the season we get as we in our region, which just beat Charles Henderson.
Yes, sir.
Not trying to encourage any coach.
No, that's all right.
But you know, you got Trinity, Childersburg, Reeltown, Luverne, Dadeville, Pike County, Beulah, Montgomery Catholic. That's 3A football. And,
it is.
And the good thing about it, we did get the traveling done last year, so the Childersburg, Beulah get to come to you.
That's right.
And but we have Trinity this Friday. Now, what are we to expect from Coach Shook and his group?
One thing they have, you can tell they're very disciplined. They're very well organized. They try to, especially on offense, they try to leverage you with motion, and they shift the surface a lot with tight end wing or punch type trips. They'll move it from side to side, or they'll motion the guy over and try to create quads and things like that, just to try to mess with you on numbers wise, to try to get you outflanked. They really love to run power and counter. They're a heavy run team. They can throw the ball, and they will throw the ball. So you got to be ready for it at any time. They're just a really well organized machine, and on defense they just get after you. You can especially see it up front too on their offensive line. They really like to get hands on and maul people.
Yeah. Well, this past weekend, Will and I, my son that played for us last year, we was talking about it. He said that lick he'll probably remember for the rest of his life. Sometimes he has nightmares. I don't know if you saw any of the film last year. He drops back and the guy hits him and the ball just goes spiraling up. And you're like, man, that's I don't forget that. He said, I don't wish that on anybody. And it sounds like they're continue to get better.
They are.
What about their special teams now?
They're solid. They have a really good kicker, a really good punter. They're really solid on special teams, and what sticks out to me is on their kickoff team and how well they get down the field. You can tell that they take pride in special teams, and it pays a huge dividend in the long run.
How many are they dressing out this year?
And I'm not sure exactly, but with the 11 on the field, they go from the 25 to the 25. So,
There was a lot last year, and they were 10th grade up.
Right.
You know, and I don't think they have a junior varsity program, do they? Or do you know?
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
So they just play varsity football and not worry about the rest.
That's right.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for being on the show and give our best to your wife down there. You know, she's the new principal at Brantley High School.
Yes, sir.
And want to, on behalf of Bart and I, want to wish you the very best. And if there's anything you need on our part, we'll be glad to help you in any way. And we know it's one day at a time, and anything that we do. And we certainly want to thank you for coming.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
And
we should
appreciate you having. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Coach Don Moore, the head coach at Goshen High School, and we'll be back next with Coach Mario White and the Pike Liberal Patriots.
The Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Hey, this is Coach Scott Cross, head coach of your Troy University Trojans basketball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
The only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car fright.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty,
a 182-point inspection, and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
Hey, this is Chip Lindsey, head football coach of your Troy University football team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Hey Troy fans, this is Coach Josh Lauer, head coach for your Troy University volleyball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. If you're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply. Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steadily getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We have 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Hey, this is Coach Scott Cross, head coach of your Troy University Trojans basketball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
The only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty,
a 182-point inspection, and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
Hey, this is Chip Lindsey, head football coach of your Troy University football team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly, local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Hey Troy fans, this is Coach Josh Lauer, head coach for your Troy University volleyball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mario White Pike Liberal Arts Patriots football show. Thank you for coming, Coach. And this is Bart on my far right, and I'm Forrest Lee. Coach, you were played Crenshaw Christian Academy last week, but the game was canceled because of some COVID issues, and so you were unable to play, and I know you're disappointed in that. But Friday, you travel to Hooper Academy to play the Colts.
Yes, sir.
In a game, and tomorrow night on the campus of Pike Liberal Arts, the Pee Wee team will play at 5 o'clock, and the JV team will play at 6 against Glenwood.
Yes, sir.
So tomorrow night, there's also a volleyball game at Pike Liberal Arts, so you can watch, go back and forth. But let's talk Patriot football, Coach.
Yes, sir.
So, we got it counts as a win last week, right? That is correct, a 1-0 win. I know you'd rather play, but it does go down on the record as a win. I think I saw that on the Alabama High School or the history thing that's out there on the website. Watched it, saw it. But I know you'd rather play. So tell us a little bit how you worked your practice last week, knowing that you weren't going to get to play. How did things go?
Honest to God, it was just a regular work week. Like, we just kept it the same. We just prepared as if we was playing a game on Friday. We got pretty physical with one another, just took it back almost to training camp. I thought it was a great week of work, and then we just rolled right into this week like we always do. Sunday, we were shut down due to the weather. We have guys to drive a long way. And Monday, we were shut down, all after school activities. So, but we came back to work on Tuesday. We lift and we put in our game plan, and today we had a pretty good practice as well. It was a little long today. I had to come straight here, but that's because we missed Sunday, Monday.
Well, tell us, like we talked about earlier in the Goshen show, how's a week of practice at Pike live, so the listeners here will understand how Coach Mario White and his coaching staff runs a week of practice in preparation for a game on Friday night.
Well, Friday, after the game Friday night, we do our talk and we set the agenda. Saturday, we give the boys off and we let them come in for treatment with Miss Regina. And that's the time where I send all their stats and stuff off, and I send their videos off to college coaches, as well as prepare for the next days. Half of my coaches do defense, half of them do offense, and we break it down, third down, first down. So we come in Sunday at 2 o'clock and we lift, and then we have film at around about 3:30. Then we have walkthroughs, and then of course we condition, and then we come in Monday. Monday's a long day. We get back to our fundamentals of individuals, offensively and defensively, and it's kind of a reminder day with the things we did. Kickoff return, punt return, and then we go individuals and then team. And then on Tuesday is a day, usually, that's Griff big day to put in this stuff. And we have run fits and blitz period, and we have a 7-on-7, for the offensive side and the DBs. And then we also have, plays that we love, that we keep, plays that we hate, we pull out of the game plan. And then Wednesday, we pull the chains out. Wednesday is a day we kind of do, we start on the 5. Last year, we was a quick strike team, and we realized it was always getting, when we was made to drive the ball, we'll stall out. So we kind of put a thing in. We put the chains out. We started at 5. We drive the football, and drive to win the championship is what we call it. And then of course we play defense, and then we go 2-minute drill. Then we go midfield, right hash, left hash. Then we do red zone, then goal line. Then we kick for points, and we out. And Thursday is a big walkthrough day for us. We walk through. If everything goes well, we'll get out pretty early and get the boys popsicles and let them have their way. And then Friday, I don't allow them to leave. We feed them at the school. And of course, right after school, we have pregame meal. Then we give them the D, and D kind of do his thing with them. And then all the coaches kind of go get their mind right, what they need to do for the game. And then we'll come out, we'll get together, we get dressed at 5, and then we go out. Specialties go out. First group go out at 5:15, or we walk the field at 5:15. Sorry. Specialties go out at 6, and then the rest of the crew come out at 6:15, and then we stretch as a team. Then it's time to dance.
That's right. Coach, this issue of the catch came out recently, and it features a couple of your players. This is Frankie Jeffcoat. This article is written by Mike Hensley, a good article about Pike Liberal Arts, and it also features Zakeevan Pennington. And of course, it's got a good spread here about Pike Liberal Arts and its season. The Hooper coach, I believe, lost to Edgewood 43-13. And overall, Pike Liberal Arts leads the series, 15 games, 15 wins, 11 losses. Their head coach is Marty Baker, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Hooper coach and what you expect?
They're a wing T team, and they line up, and they're a true wing T team. Belly and buck sweep, and they're in the waggle a lot, but they're huge up front. They got number 74 and 77. Those guys are 6'3", 6'4", and over 300 pounds, and they have a really big quarterback, and they have a young fullback, but he runs the ball hard. They got guys that they throw it to that got really, really good hands. So we really got to play assignment football, trust our eyes and trust our feet, and just put ourselves in position to succeed. So, technique is going to play a lot. That's a whole lot of man. We got to move in the middle. So, really getting back to the basics and working on our technique and working on our alignment and assignment is going to be key for this week.
And like you said over and over in that statements that you made is technique, techniques, do your job. When you're playing against or defending that wing T, it's a lot of movement in those pieces, and defensive guys have got to do their jobs and trust their reads and trust what your coaches have said to be successful.
Yes, sir.
Coach White, as far as the injury report, are you getting players back that were banged up a week or two ago? Are they able to?
Yes, sir. Everybody will be back on Friday except for Connor Jones.
Okay.
We probably could get Connor back, but my whole thing with it is that guy's got a future, and it's imperative for us to protect him and defend him. Just today, Vanderbilt called about him, so we're really proud about that situation. So I know he's chomping at the bit to get back, but it's highly important for us to make sure he's healthy before we allow him to come back on the field.
Yes, sir. Now, when you leave Friday, what will be your pregame meal, just so the audience would know? I know you talked about a little bit more about what you do at the home. What time will y'all be able to leave? Will you eat in Troy and then?
Usually when we go on the road, I get the boys Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
We get them Chick-fil-A, and then we have some amazing parents that feed them on the way back. But we'll have Chick-fil-A at the school around about 3 o'clock. We'll load the bus about 3:30, 3:45. We'll get on the bus at 4 and try to beat the Troy traffic getting out of town. And we should get there around about 5 o'clock, so we get everything unloaded and we walk the field, and it's business as usual.
Have you played at Hooper? Have you been there?
Yes, sir. I've been there several times. Okay. Softball, and as well as JV and Pee Wee football.
When I get through with school, I like driving the campus. And I saw your daughter. She was training for Friday night, and she was doing knee squats through the parking lot.
Well, she missed a few days.
The oldest girl.
Yeah, she missed a few days of workouts. Amity. So she missed a few days of workouts. So we had a serious heart-to-heart the other night around the island.
Okay.
About
the island. What's the island?
Our little island in the kitchen.
Okay,
so,
the island.
We like to call it the State of the Union. So,
who's in charge? Mom or Daddy?
Well, no. When it comes to sports, it's pretty much
State of the Union.
Yeah, State of the Union. So,
do you have to put your son on the computer and FaceTime him?
But normally right now he in college, so it's kind of the first time he's been away from us. So he gets the State of the Union like first thing in the morning, and then usually he'll call at night and tell us about his day. So I'm trying to give him his space and let him grow up a little bit, but he still calls and we talk every night, an hour or two, and he usually calls during the day.
That's great.
Is everything going for him? Going well?
It's going great. He got his number 2, and
number 2.
Yeah, they was on the field yesterday, today, and he's performing well. So he's pretty excited right now.
Well, talking about Deuce, I've got Cashin Eubanks in class, and that rascal, he is a good young man. He can get after it too pretty good, and he's a good passer, and he can run, and I think a lot of Cashin.
He is an outstanding young man, Mr. and Miss Eubanks. They trusted to bring him here his senior year. That's a hard move to make, where he was already a superstar at Northside, and to come up here, right now he's ahead of the job, and he's a dynamic little playmaker. If he was a little taller, he would probably have a decision to make, but he's also an outstanding shortstop too. Yes, so he's already committed to Georgia Southern. So, but he does everything we ask him to do. Everything is yes sir, no sir. What you see in the hallways and what you see in school, it's just that way in the weight room. It's just that way on the football field for a kid who already, has everything, so to speak. So we're excited about his development, the new offense. We're excited about how he's handling things, and the other Friday night when we had that 14-year-old starting the center, when Coach Fountain figured that out, he started sending a lot of 8-gap blitzes at us, and he covered up a lot. A lot could have went wrong last Friday night that he covered up just with his sheer athleticism.
Who was your center that you had to throw in, Coach?
Bubba Williams.
Bubba Williams.
He's a twin. He's 14 years old. He transferred in from Bullitt County. He's never snapped a ball in the game before, and he stepped in on that last Friday night, and man, I thought he did an outstanding job.
So he'll be snapping this?
Yes, sir.
He'll be snapping this Friday. Now, just out of curiosity, Coach, whenever the score is good, who's your next in line for quarterback?
Well, we kind of had like a dual quarterback deal with Robert Williams as well as Casey Eubank. Things just got out from under us last, the other Friday night. We was pressing jam, and plus Robert was playing outside linebacker. He's one of the better athletes on our team, so he'll play it. And then little Bradford, Dawson Bradford, man, he knows the offense probably better than me. He correct me in my own stuff sometimes, but he'll get a little spin too. I mean, he really knows the offense, and he's making great reads now. He's reading more than one half of the field, so he's really developing. So I really want to see him a little bit. You'll see him a lot tomorrow night, but I really want to see him a little bit on Friday night as well.
Yes, sir. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with the Pike Liberal Arts Coaches Show with Mario White. We'll be right back.
Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying the best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply. Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steadily getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We have a 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Hey, this is Coach Scott Cross, head coach of your Troy University Trojans basketball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
The only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty,
a 182-point inspection, and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
Hey, this is Chip Lindsey, head football coach of your Troy University football team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Hey Troy fans, this is Coach Josh Lauer, head coach for your Troy University volleyball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dinner plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply. Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steadily getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We have 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross, Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dinner plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Welcome back to the Pike Liberal Arts Patriots Football Coaches Show with Coach Mario White. That's Bart Snyder. I'm Forrest Lee. And tomorrow night, Coach, the Pee Wee team will take on Glenwood at 5 o'clock. And the JV team will play tomorrow night here in Troy at Pike Liberal Arts at 6 o'clock. Also, there's a volleyball game, a JV, and a volleyball game, I believe, against Lee Scott. And on Friday night, Pike Liberal Arts will travel to Hooper to take on the Colts. That's in Montgomery County. Hooper lost last week to Edgewood, 43-13, a very good Edgewood team. And Coach, I know you're looking forward to playing. You didn't get to play last week because of issues. And I know you're looking forward about loading the bus and playing Friday night.
Yes, sir.
I know the kids are ready to play.
Yes, sir. They're ready
get
to
in
play.
some cool weather and get in a good routine.
Yes, sir. We're really ready to get back on the field. You know, it's hard to take a loss, but after that loss, you know, you got so many things you fixed, and you had that week off. It's just kind of one of those deals. I'm still learning how to take it on the chin and be a good loser, so to speak.
Ain't no such thing, Coach.
Yeah,
You can't lose.
It's been
None of us like losing, regardless of what it is.
So it's been kind of rough around here for the last week or so, but you know, it was something that was needed. It was something that we learned from, and you're right, we're ready to get back on the field.
Well, you had adversity. Within 2 or 3, everybody has had adversity with the pandemic. You've had a little bit of injuries. You've had to deal with that, and then just, you know, you missed school and your conditioning wasn't. But I tell you what, when the when the smoke clears, I use that. Coach, what does that mean? I said, when the smoke clears, Pike Little Arts will probably win their last game of the year.
I hope so.
But let's focus one at a time, and it's the Hooper Colts. That's all the blinders are on. That's all we got is Hooper.
Well, my dad always told me there ain't but one team that can beat you, and that's the team you're fixing to play. The others don't exist. This week is Hooper, and those Colts, and they're going to do everything they can do to dethrone that state championship group from Troy, those Pike Patriots. What you going to do to stop it?
Well, it's funny you say that, but like that's the one thing about it. Like we really don't talk about those state championships. I can honestly tell you, like the day after we won a state championship, like that next week was Thanksgiving. We were back in the weight room. When we won basketball, we were back in the weight room. Baseball is the same thing. So it ain't about state championships. You know, we tell the boys all the time we'll celebrate last year's state championship 4 years from now when they graduate. So they graduate from college, we've been successful. But winning state championship is just doing a lot of things right. It's a whole different team. It's a whole different year. So we like to say we haven't proved nothing. That's the coaching staff, starting with me and our coordinators and my position coaches, as well as the boys on the team. So that's something we took down the posters. We don't wear our rings unless they got to go to some kind of function. But I think I put mine. I don't even know where it is right now. It's put up somewhere. Then my mom wear hers more than anybody in the family. But it's the reason why we do that, because you're only as good as your next game. As all the boys saw, and that's the part of it. It's just like life. They have a job one day, you're only as good as your next day. So we preach that because we wanted to grow. And like I said, we're trying to grow this program. So in order to do that, we got to play top-notch opponents. And this is a region opponent. And the first and foremost is, in order to do something that last year team didn't do, we didn't win the region last year. So this is game one in the region. It's highly important. They're going to be a big team. You never know what can happen when you're dealing with teenage boys. So we got to be on our A game. We got to prepare like we're playing the Vikings. So that's how we took it, and that's every week. That's why last week we was going to play Crenshaw all the way until Friday, and then we turned our attention to Hooper on Saturday. So that's just how we do it and how we're going to continue to do it.
This past week in practice, Coach, who are some of the guys that have stood out as far as leadership that have come along or improved this week of practice that you have on?
Well, we had a lot of young guys to really step up this week. Kay Renfro was out with an injury as well. We hope to have him back on Friday too. I forgot about him earlier. But Brookins, he showed up and played a little safety for us. He did a great job. Braylon Jackson, I'm telling anybody to listen, he's probably one of the baddest little dudes you'll see. He really came along.
He's an eighth grader.
He's
an eighth grader.
He's eighth grader, but like I told my coaches, I know they always get mad at me, but I tell them, I said, how I know he's good, because when we on kickoff team, he returned a kick against us. When we on kick return, he make all the tackles. And on scout team offense, he's gonna break 1 or 2 every single time. But I think it's knowledge that his dad was a really good football player, as well as his granddad as well. But he stepped up a whole lot this week, and then you had Pruitt Vaughn that really stepped up. He really impressed Coach Griffin as myself today at practice. He's about the only guy that really can tackle Cameron Baker. That's a load.
That says a lot right there.
That says a lot. So
I told you a few years ago that was a special kid, Cameron Baker.
You said that, and you was absolutely right. And so we've had a lot of young people step up, and older guys coming back into the fold and doing things how we know how to do them. So I'm really excited about this week.
But speaking about Cam, he doesn't have a lot of choice. But a lot of people understand his dad D doesn't tolerate but being great.
Oh yeah, well. That's the thing about it. D's like that with all the boys.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt.
So everybody know, everybody get yelled at, everybody get streamed at. Everybody's held to a high standard. So yeah, you're right. He don't. We expect a lot of our senior leaders. We expect a lot out of our premier guys too. So everybody has to practice. Everybody has to go full speed, or there's a price to pay.
Well, Coach, on behalf of Bart and myself, want to wish you the best tomorrow night when the JV and Pee Wee plays Glenwood, and we hope you have safe travels back and forth to Hooper Friday night, and good luck to you, and thank you for coming.
Yes, sir. Thank
Ladies
you,
and gentlemen, this is Coach Mario White of Pike Liberal Arts, and we'll be next on the coach's show will be Coach Will Pouncey and the Highland Home Flying Squadron.
Coach, I want you to do something special. That JV coach you got, make sure you work him extremely hard. I mean,
tell him to get a haircut for you.
Hey, man, watch it, man. Watch it. We all bald is beautiful.
That go right. Isn't that right?
Mark 3. Get every slap.
Some of us have good-looking heads, and the rest of them have hair to cover it.
That's right. That's right.
We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Head coach of your Troy University Trojans basketball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda and Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
Are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
the only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
A 182-point inspection and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
Hey, this is Chip Lindsey, head football coach of your Troy University football team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Hey Troy fans, this is Coach Josh Lauer, head coach for your Troy University volleyball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dinner plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply. Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steadily getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We have 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Hey, this is Coach Scott Cross, head coach of your Troy University Trojans basketball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
In the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle? We've got what you're looking for.
So come see us at Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Troy, and you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles looks so good, you'll think they're new.
So take the short drive to Bill Jackson Ford in Troy, where you too can experience the Jackson satisfaction.
Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama.
Your Wiregrass Honda dealers, Sam Boswell Honda Enterprise and Jim Skinner Honda in Dothan,
are the place to get your certified pre-owned Honda.
The only kind of Honda that looks like new, drives like new, but doesn't have a new car price.
Certified pre-owned vehicles come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty,
a 182-point inspection, and a Carfax.
Now is a great time to upgrade to a certified pre-owned Honda.
Come see us today at your Wiregrass Honda dealers.
Hey, this is Chip Lindsey, head football coach of your Troy University football team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Hey Troy fans, this is Coach Josh Lauer, head coach for your Troy University volleyball team. Save thousands on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Shop PremierTroy.com, our local hometown dealership. Nobody beats a Premier deal, nobody.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. If you're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Check out what Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply customers are saying. The best place for metal roofing materials. This company is amazing. Customer service was top-notch. Best service in the industry. We've used them for years. Best place ever. The metal roofing headquarters in our area. Come see for yourself why customers choose Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply. Baker Metalworks and Dixie Supply, your metal roofing headquarters.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line has been in business since 1959, and we're steadily getting bigger. I'm surrounded by new equipment. That's right, new equipment. Here's one that's ready to go at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield. We have 401k. We can match your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. If these tires roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, you make money. Ride the best, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Since 1959, the Commercial Bank of Ozark has been serving our community. It doesn't matter whether the times are good or bad, or if conditions are normal or different. The Commercial Bank of Ozark is here to serve you, your family, and your business. We make all our loan decisions locally, and we do it in a timely manner. Car, new home, home improvement, or business loans, the Commercial Bank of Ozark is here with the expertise and help for all your banking needs.
Come join the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Oh, 401k, we match it up to 4%. We have a dental plan. We rolling at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. When these wheels roll, you make money. Drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Roll now and rock later. 4% of your retirement. We match the gross pay by 4% at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Roll now and rock later. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Sandy, you tell them.
Welcome back. On behalf of Bart Snyder, I'm Forrest Lee. This is the Highland Home Football Flying Squadron Coaches Show with Coach Will Pouncey. Thank you, Phil. Will for coming all the way from
Dr. Phil,
northern Crenshaw County.
Yes, sir.
And did you see any deer on the way over here?
Not yet. But that time's about to amp up for us.
Well, Coach, I know you've had a couple of road bumps, but will you be playing at Calhoun?
No, sir. We were going to last year. They were scheduled to come to us, and now with us having to split the gate and everything, I was just going to go ahead and go over there. But me and Coach Starr agreed. He said he will return the game, and he just decided to come on over to Highland Home. So we'll be at Clay George Stadium on Friday night.
And that'll be a 7 o'clock kick.
7 o'clock, yes, sir.
Well, Coach Starr's a good guy too.
He is.
Had a lot of opportunities to work with him. Great basketball coach.
Absolutely. Well, he's got the hardware to show it.
He does.
Well, Coach, let's talk about some of your players that played well last week, and some of the players that have improved this week of practice, and those kind of things, if you will.
It's no secret. We took one on the chin Friday night. I think we played a little bit out of our league. We're not scared of any competition. We're going to go and we're going to schedule those guys. We're going to see where we're at, and we've kind of learned from it. We've gotten better this week in practice because of it. We've got all of our guys back now from COVID protocol, and with the mask mandate has helped with the contact tracing. We have absolutely no kids out with COVID right now or any COVID symptoms. On varsity, I do have one JV kid that has tested positive, but he's doing fine. He's doing fine, and prayers definitely him to get back soon.
Yes, sir.
But like I said, we got everybody back now. My starting running back Tay Hall, one of my starting running backs. Like I said, we got 1A, 1B, 1C right now with Tay Hall, Jalen Green, and Derico Harris, and even Austin Norman, who's a 9th grader for me, who's done an outstanding job. He's getting just as many reps, and he's definitely a valuable asset for the future. But the Tay Hall's not quite back yet. He came out of close contact tracing, and then he's complaining about his finger a couple weeks ago, and and he's a tough kid, and he's like, I'm good, coach. It's a finger, and the next thing you know, the thing's really swole up, and we start looking at it, and we went and got it seen about, and he actually had to have a little procedure this week on his finger to clean up some kind of infection that was in there. So he'll have to sit again on Friday night, but he's supposed to be back with us full blast next week.
Coach, have you got any JV or Pee Wee games scheduled?
Oh, yes, sir. We actually played Brantley last night in a really good JV ball game. Me and Coach Roland Jones, we got on the horn yesterday, and we said, hey, man, if this weather clears up, we're able to play a game. We hadn't played a JV game yet. They haven't. He said, hey, y'all want to come over and play? And I said, absolutely. We got on the bus and went over there, not knowing what to expect. And it came down to the last play. We were on the 10-yard line going in for the win, and they made a play to stop us. I'm going to tell Coach Jones we ran out of time, so y'all can ask him next, but I'm going to say we ran out of time. But
what about your Pee Wee program there?
Pee Wee program's doing good. Like I said, they're full blast. We got a lot of great guys that put their time and effort into that. David Cox, Michael Miller. Michael Miller actually runs a restaurant over there called the Country Cone right there in Highland Home. If you're at the Fork at 97 and 331, you want to stop and get some good wings or a good deli sandwich, man, he's got it. Pizza as well. I'm telling you.
I pay good money tonight.
I'm telling you, I might have to do that. He helps with the Pee Wee program, and Zach and Zane Reese as well. Some guys, all those guys played high school football for Claude Giddens back in the day. One of your good friends, and they take a lot of pride and building it up. Jody Rogers, with our termite program, down to Brandon Shavers and
who all do they play?
And Brandon
Coach?
Cobb and the Mighty Mites.
Who all does Highland Home play?
Well, I get the joy. We had Pleasant Home came into town Saturday, and for the 3 games, and we get the joy of going down to Florilla this week. Okay. So it's a busy schedule for a football coach on Monday through Friday, and then Saturday get to send my son Mac Pouncey, and we go and watch him play, and of course support those termites and peewees as well. We get to go to Florilla and Sampson. Ooh. I know Pleasant Home's down there, Red Level's in it. Brantley as well, and you kind of put me on the spot. I'm trying to name off all of them. I don't want to leave anybody out.
Yeah, that's where it starts. If you've got a great Pee Wee program, and it just
absolutely
that's good.
Absolutely.
And it does, Coach. I've been very blessed to do a little bit of radio, and for the last 2 weeks, I've been able to do your ball games. Mm-hmm. And you played 2 very good ball teams. When you talk about Maplesville, and you took your guys, you showed them the confidence that you had in that Maplesville ball game. You got down there, you scored. The score's 13-14, mm-hmm. and there was no hesitation. We're lined up going for 2 to win the ball game.
Absolutely.
And I was in a 100% agreement. You just driven down the field, and so close to being in, but it didn't. But then this past Friday night, we traveled up to Montgomery, to Alabama Christian, where we met a whole different group.
It was a different animal.
4A Alabama Christian, which was, they lost, I think, 15 seniors from last year, a D1 quarterback, just an outstanding team last year, which turned around this year. I didn't see where they fell off any at all.
I didn't either, and like I said, no disrespect to their team last year, but like I said, all of us coaches met, and they looked more fundamentally sound. They looked just as a better unit, as a better football team than they were last year to us. And I know their ceiling is high. I know they play St. James this week, and Lord knows, I know Don Moore's just in here. I know they got Trinity this week down there at Goshen, but watching those teams, I know Trinity beat Montgomery Academy this past week. You got Trinity and ACA and St. James and like I said, MA, Catholic. These absolutely. These Montgomery private schools, they're killing it right now. They're doing a great job, and I know ACA is right there in that group, and I see all of those schools being 3rd or 4th round or better by the season's end.
I agree.
And I'm hoping that we can improve and we can.
Coach, I see it. I see it in watching your group from this past Friday night. I talk to my dad regularly, still just every day, as a matter of fact, probably like you do as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we talked football, and he asked me about what I thought about you. I said I thought that Coach Pouncey and his staff did a great job of managing the ball game. I know the score was like it was, but you still had some injuries, and I thought you managed your personnel to make sure that you were in the ball game. In the second half was totally different.
I know absolutely.
And they were playing. It's like we talked last year and playing Goshen, playing the teams that we were playing. Whenever they put in their group, that was a lot to our size.
That's right.
We were able to compete, and when we got in that second half, after we got rid of their D1 first group, and I saw that with your group. I saw where great management. I think that Highland Home is going to be fine.
Well, we're definitely, we definitely think so. We definitely got all the confidence that, we get this thing turned around. And we're not far away. We scheduled 2 tough opponents to start off the season. Because that's what I want to be prepared for. Week 1 of the playoffs is to play those good teams, is to see where we're at and to have those challenges. And we're going to move forward. And it's terrible. You got to get that taste out of your mouth of these 2 losses. I wish we had all our guys for both of them. I felt, that we could have competed a lot better, maybe even had a chance to win that Maplesville game with all of our guys, and we wouldn't be sitting where we're at. But it is today. And
Coach, I don't know that Friday night's ball game against ACA is not different.
Well, I think it would have been a lot more competitive.
Well, a lot of people don't understand in small school athletics, in football especially, when one guy's out, you're not missing one guy, you're missing two, maybe three, maybe four.
That's right.
And they say,
Everybody
you
has to
say
shift.
why? Because that offensive guy is also that defensive guy
right.
that also could be on all the special teams.
That's right.
So you're not just missing that one player, and that's
Who's gonna fill those shoes?
well, and that's one of the things I may
George
mention on the
Jones.
radio Friday night is in Norman. I was very impressed with that young man. He made a catch there in the second quarter that, I mean, right there, a little swing pass. He catches it, takes 2 steps, and he's hit by 3 of them. And you're talking about a 9th grader against seniors. And, I mean, he bounced right back up. I think
He's
that
right
led
back
to
in
the
the
first down that Highland had right there that we got. And, but, you know, what I was fixing to say, too, was I've never coached with you for several years, known you for a long, long time. There's not an excuse. You know, yeah, you've had a lot of players being out. I believe if those guys are back, I believe you're definitely 1-1, if not 2-0 right now. I really do feel that way.
Well, we are. You know, this past Friday night, you know, I don't know if we're able to win that game. Like I said, I can't. I don't want to take anything away from either one of those schools, but ACA's got just a tremendous football team, and which they're 4A, we're 2A. You know, you look on paper, there should be a difference. But you know, we're not scared to compete against anybody. That's the mentality that, you know, I want Highland Home to have, and that's the mentality we do have.
Well, Coach Pouncey, you
yes,
have with Thorsby, Francis Marion, Isabella, Luverne, Central of Coosa. It starts this Friday against Calhoun, the region. So that's clear the slate. We're focusing on Calhoun. That's, you know, you got your players back, and now you're going to be pretty much at 100%. I know you're looking forward to playing that first region game at home. And it's like,
well, it's time. You know, that's the best thing about there is a silver lining, I guess, to start 0-2. You never want to lose a game, but I mean, our guys are laser focused in. I mean, we're laser focused in the weight room, laser focused. I mean, we got a team group chat, you know, and it's constant. I mean, my phone, I got put on silent at 11 o'clock at night because they're still texting. And, you know, they're fully bought in. Nobody's discouraged at Highland Home, that's for certain. They know that these 2 games behind us, they don't mean anything moving forward to our goals we're going to accomplish this season.
Well, Coach, it doesn't matter in high school football, in the AHSA, it ain't where you start.
That's right.
It's where you finish.
Absolutely.
You know, you want to win them all.
Absolutely.
But you definitely want to win that last one if you can get there, and that's a big one. Before we go to paying some bills, as far as get there, I want to mention this week's Channel Troy Cable ball games on Channel 2 on Friday night. It's Enterprise versus Dothan, and that's a 7 o'clock ball game. That's a good one. This Thursday night, tomorrow night, we have Carroll of Ozark playing Pike Road.
Wow.
And that's a big game right there, Coach
Absolutely.
Pouncey. And then Friday night, we will have the Pike County Bulldogs playing Beulah in Pike County at Brundage. That'll be a good ball game there.
well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be